SHDU will do anything for money. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start the show.
Distance nerding.
Hey, what up, ladies and gentlemen? Well, good evening, wherever you are. Still the afternoon for me, but it's fine. I know it's like nighttime for half of you guys. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is Taco Tuesday, and you know what that means. You are now watching and listening and experiencing the Distance Nerding Experience.
Part of the Comic Radio Podcast.
All right. I dig it. She's the mother of dragon corgis. It's Jenn from Frey Comics.
He forgot his sunscreen while vacationing in Dorne. It's SHDU.
He's Assistant Lord Commander of the Queen's Guard. It's Young Phil.
Oh, yes, we are. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here to nerd.
Nerd. Together.
Nerds together. We're talking anything pop culture, news, movies, music, food, wrestling, comics, Comic-Cons. Whatever you're nerding out on, we want to talk about it. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Threads, YouTube, Discord, all the places, all at Distance Nerding. And of course, if you'd like us to read your thoughts on air, you can always send us an email at insnerding@aol.com, and we will read it on air. There was no one that was ready there. All right. Well, anyway,
What? Are we live?
Oh wait. Oh no. It's okay. We can just take another take. It's not live.
All right. We'll just edit that out.
Okay.
We'll do it again.
Exactly.
And may the odds ever be in your favor.
Exactly. Well, ladies.
And speaking of,
I hate you right now. All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, before we jump into all the festivities, you have now stumbled onto the best or worst kept secret on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching The Download. You know what's funny is I did not have it queued up, and I had just put it on the screen, like literally as that ended. I was not as prepared as I thought I was. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching The Download. All right, well, here we go. Let's get right into it.
We gotta say hi, DeLong family. Hi, Sandra Betty.
hi
Tater.
everybody.
Hi, Saywan.
Hi, Cam.
Hi, Cam.
Shouting out all the chat right now. We love you guys. The absence of James. The absence of James usually means that James is presumably dead until he makes it onto the show. So
yes.
Yeah. Even though he was in the chat earlier.
He was in the chat earlier. He was talking smack in the chat. This week on deck, we've got the Geekend Update.
The Silver Age is upon us.
Dun dun dun.
Lights, camera, reaction.
Who's watching The Watchmen again?
Yeah.
Again.
Which actually in this, guys, stick around. We are premiering a teaser trailer for a film that I was in. So you ready for it? Starting rumors.
A brave new world of MCU rumors is coming.
Oh, and do we have a lot?
MC humors.
NC humors. And of course, The Download.
We're rolling out into uncharted Jurassic territory to boldly go where no dragons, beetles, bats, creatures, or commandos have gone before. May the odds be ever in your favor. You're welcome.
Jesus. Okay. But before we get into that, but first, let me get a shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by the wonderful people over at Dubby. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Dubby is a brand of energy drinks created to help focus concentration reaction time with no jitters or crash. Dubby contains no maltodextrin, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Now, let me tell you guys why Dubby's a little bit different than all the other stuff that's out there. Dubby contains neurofactor. Neurofactor is a neurotropic derived from the coffee fruit. Oh, she just ordered some. Look at that.
I know. I was like, Sandra Betty, you go girl.
We have glowing recommendations here in the chat.
Yeah. And that just threw me off my entire set of lines right there.
I was like, he doesn't
back on
know
script, damn
where
it.
he is.
Neurofactor helps give your brain focus and clarity, while the 150 milligrams of caffeine and 3 essential B vitamins help you stay alert and energized. Find out more about Dubby at www.dubby.gg. Use the code NERDING10 and get 10% off your order, the way that Sandra Betty just did. Jahmez is in the chat, so ladies and gentlemen, if you think he's dead, he's right there.
Or it's one of his many
he's
children.
right there, and he's trying to direct. We call it backseat directing or chat directing.
Chat seat directing, yes.
That's essentially what Jahmez does. Young Phil had his W. I actually have not had W. I had a lot of caffeine this morning, though. So
I know you don't, because you lost your place.
But it did not contain neurofactor. A neurotropic derived from the
your brain focus and clarity.
I lost my place because of ADHD. I looked down and saw Sandra's post, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, you bought some W!"
Oh my God!
James in the chat. I'm not dead, folks. Thanks for asking. That's exactly what a dead man would say.
Oh no! So it just makes Sandra do the W.
Sandra, you know what? We can do that. I can bring you in. We can record you doing the.
Hey, if she wants to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can do the read for us. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into this Geek End update because we're excited for this.
Yes, we are.
Right from the news desk.
Listen to Distance Nerding on our second show, a comic conversation via comiccon-radio.com. That's right, Distance Nerding is on Comic-Con Radio. Look for the Distance Nerding podcast, even this very episode, and a new comic conversation each week on comiccon-radio.com/podcast. Phil, put it in the chat because we don't trust SHDU.
I've already put it in all the chats. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we kind of jumped through all that mainly because we are excited for the guest that we have on right now, here to talk about one of our favorite shows. Given all of his shows are our favorite shows, but I particularly love this show. Here to talk about Silver Age Comic-Con, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show our massive friend and creative monster, Dave Haworth.
Yay!
Hey!
How's it going, Dave?
Dave, hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Uh-oh.
Dave, are you asleep, Dave?
Hey, how's it going?
I think he did pass out, man. I think he passed out on us.
Yeah, I'm good. I've just so busy creating today. I'm just tired. That's all.
He just right into the joke. That was good.
Yeah. How are you guys?
We're good, man. We're good. We're excited for Silver Age. Just to kind of give all the fans out there a rundown, and then you can kind of elaborate on everything. Silver Edge Comic Con, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday and Sunday, July 13th and 14th in Reno, Nevada. So if you're in the Northern California area, if you're in Oregon, if you're in Idaho, if you're in Nevada, if you're across the country, make yourself to Reno and come and check out this show.
If
Sure
you're
to be a good
anywhere
time.
on the planet currently.
Exactly. Make your way there.
I was gonna say, you said make yourself Reno, so it's like
Make yourself Reno.
Make yourself Reno.
Become the city.
Poof! I'm Reno.
Exactly. Just all the ton of vendors, artists, creators, featuring the likes of Gigi Edgley from Farscape, Spencer Wilding, who's been everything that you've ever loved, Bob Carter, who is an amazing person. I love that guy to death, man. Dale D. Kelly, who's also from Dragon Ball Z, he was the narrator, Captain Ginyu. Paul T. Taylor from Hellraiser, Christina Kelly from One Piece, and of course, they weren't supposed to be there at all from the View Askew universe, Brian O'Halloran and Marilyn Gigliotti. So I'm really excited about them.
Yay!
Yeah.
And it's actually true they weren't
unfortunately-
supposed to be there.
Yeah. And Frey won't be there. Actually, we have a wedding that weekend. So. Go ahead, Dave.
That's unfortunate. Why go to a wedding when it's only the marriage will last 5 years, then it'll be divorce proceedings? But y'all have Silver Age, you know.
If it's a military wedding, that's true.
No, but Brian O'Halloran really wasn't supposed to be there because we had someone else, and then they had to cancel because of filming, and then Brian kind of stepped in. So I'm kind of figuring what it's going to be like with a couple of cast members from Clerks inside of a casino resort. I mean, it might get crazy.
There you go.
Specifically for Brian O'Halloran, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, how old is Silver Age, Dave?
Well,
how many years have you been putting it on?
We're like the Raiders. So we also count the Raiders count all the history they had in Oakland and LA. We count all the history we had in Campbell, California. Right. So Silver Age has been around since 2018, but it was once CampbellCon, and CampbellCon started in 2015, and then it went all the way until 2018, and then we were looking for a venue in Reno, and then COVID hit, and then COVID was a little bit of a slide back. And then Silver Age appeared in 2021, 22, something like that. And it's been great. It's fantastic, has a great history, and Reno's a great spot for it. Though I don't understand Reno in regards to being a city that just seems to change the rules every year when we do a convention. It's kind of a pain in the butt. And what they asked of us today was kind of like completely shocking. They asked that we have molestation and child abduction insurance.
Wow.
I was like, what? What are you talking about? So we had to take care of all that.
That's really dark.
Yeah.
That's really dark,
Nevada
right?
for you.
Like I have a dark sense of humor that is really dark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. No, Reno is the most regulated city. I think all of Nevada is so regulated. We have to have like 20 different insurance policies and licenses just to do a show there.
Good Lord.
So yeah, it's
That
makes
is
it hard.
amazing. The Autumn Wind is a Raider.
Yeah, it's James quoting the Autumn Wind, which is the theme song for the Raiders.
Oh.
Well, that's great. Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I only watch the Super Bowl now. I mean, I'm a Raider fan, but I haven't watched a Raider game, man. Well, since Michael Vick came back, I haven't watched a football game. Yeah, I'm still a Raider fan at heart, though.
Well,
I can talk sports all day.
Watch college football.
Who's your team?
Nah, I don't really care.
You don't
I
care?
don't really have a team.
She just watches the games.
I really only watch
You
football when we're at.
Well, she's
at my
not.
grandparent- or
Yeah,
at my
she's not
parents'
watching.
house, so.
She's not watching football. She's watching something else on the screen.
No, I'm
like
honestly,
it has to involve.
I just No, now basketball.
It doesn't. It doesn't involve tight pants or anything. Or?
No, no. I dated like a couple of football players, and they're not my thing. So.
How's my internet connection? Is it good?
No, you're not bad.
Hey.
Yeah, no, you're doing great.
I feel like there's
I
some
love
kind
that
of delay
you
or something going on.
coordinated- Oh, I know. I love that you coordinated your outfit to go with the graphic.
Yes.
Your whole outfit goes with the whole
Yeah.
blue and gray motif. I appreciate that.
And then we got the double graphic going there. Look at that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Graphics up.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't done on purpose. So. Sorry.
Well, so Dave, I know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Dave. So I know that most of all your cons have a theme to them as far as characters and a book and things that go with them. For those out there that may be hearing this for the first time, kind of give them the history of kind of like Silver Age as a character, dating back to Campbell when like before he switched over characters and everything like that, because he had a transformation in the comic, right? Before he became Silver Age.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good question. Did you read the comic by any chance?
I didn't. I've kind of like seen the cliff notes because I haven't gotten my hands on the comic.
All right, you need to pick one up. So anyway,
I do.
Campbell Con in 2015. The first actor that we ever brought in was Lana Wood from Diamonds Are Forever. It's a James Bond movie. And she was our very first guest in 2015. And we created this James Bond type of character, which was Agent Campbell, which, the convention was in Campbell, California, but the mascot was this spy called Agent Campbell, which is very much like James Bond. And so he was the mascot right up until, Reno. And we thought Reno's not going to relate to Agent Campbell at all. I mean, it has nothing to do with Reno. So in the comic book, you have to read the comic book now, which means you have to go to Silver Age to get it. But what happens is he gets these superpowers and he becomes Silver Age. So it's actually the same guy. But what's so great about it is he's a superhero, but his day job is still a secret agent. So he still keeps both characters. So he's a secret agent by day and a superhero, whenever he needs to be. And sometimes he tries not to use his superpowers unless he has to. It looks like Phil's very interested in this story here. And so anyway.
I'm following along.
Yeah, so Phil's just riveted by this. And so he represents
everything going on.
Yeah, so he represents Reno, and he's Nevada's official superhero, and it's been fantastic. And Silver Age is a play on words, is Silver Age Comics, and also play on words for the Silver State, which is Nevada, and also we're the only convention, until we got Ticketmaster, but last year people were able to enter the show by giving us 1 troy ounce silver coins to get in for admission.
Oh, that's cool.
That's dope. And I kind of remember.
And we also used to accept goldbacks as well, if you know what those are.
Yep, I do.
Nice.
I know what goldbacks are.
I'm in a little bit. It seems I'm in a little bit of a delay, so I'm sorry.
No, no
You're
worries.
fine.
No worries. You're fine.
So I love that though. I think that's awesome. And I love that he's like Archer during the day and then like a superhero when he needs to be. So that's kind of cool. Because normally superheroes are like reporters or like, So, and it's like if, being a spy, he can be like, well, I was spying. What do you want me to do?
Right?
He's a badass by day and a even more of a badass by night.
Yeah.
He's just a complete badass, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's just.
I mean, I was just gonna say ass.
No
but,
good ass on the man whatsoever.
I was just gonna say it was an ass, but okay.
What is that in Army of Darkness? What? Yeah. Badass and good ass. It reminds me of that scene from Army of Darkness. Goody two shoes and the whatever that was, and never mind.
Oh yeah. Bruce Campbell really knows how to choose scenery, I'm telling you.
Oh God, the king of doing the scenery. I think that's why Graveyard worships the guy.
Yes. Absolutely. So, well, that's so awesome.
If we ever ended up getting Bruce Campbell to one of the cons, I think Graveyard would find a way to get there just so you could interview him on stage.
Absolutely. Hey, so Sandra Betty
Well,
said
we
that
tried.
they have a forever pass.
Yeah.
Yes, we tried. We
Sandra
tried to
Betty-
get Bruce
Oh, go
Campbell actually. So, but yeah, we tried to get him from Oregon, but his agent says he doesn't like to SHIT where he eats, so he won't appear at any conventions in Oregon because he lives in Jackson, Oregon,
Yeah.
which is
Oh.
about
That-
15
that
minutes
makes
from the
sense.
venue. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We met a couple people in Meadowlark last year that are friends with him.
But Forever Pass, they mentioned Forever Pass. I didn't get a chance to read the sentence there, but do you know now that all California Forever Passes are eligible? They automatically turn into multi-passes. So they can now, Forever Passes can be used for any convention of ours, not any convention, but just conventions that we
Right. Any convention you can think of.
You can go to Reno.
That's awesome.
You can
No,
go
that's
to
great.
Reno and you could get it in for free. That's the best. Yeah, that's the best way to enter Silver Age because a lot of people don't like Ticketmaster. But for us to use that venue, we have to have Ticketmaster. There's no way around it. So we tell people what you can do. The only way around it is you get a Forever Pass. That way you don't have to go to Ticketmaster and you just walk right into the event and have your your pass. And that's the best way to get in 100%. And we really like those. They're good. And you can also maybe try to use that to get into another convention, because I'll tell you,
Right.
there are people who don't really check badges. They really don't. They look and glance and then that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
At Costco, they don't even check my Costco card anymore.
Maybe in Idaho, man, like they still have to swipe mine in order for me to actually pay.
Oh wow. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So where did you come up with the idea of having superhero mascots for these cons?
Well, that's a funny question. Another good question. We actually was planning to have our shows with, Colossus Girl. She's the leader of the Team Colossus superheroes. And in the beginning, the show was called Colossus Con, and all the shows were going to be called Colossus Con San Jose, Colossus Con, for example, Modesto, Colossus Con Sacramento, Colossus Con Kathmandu, whatever. Well, we ended up getting sued, a $2 million lawsuit from another convention that was similar. And so we decided to drop the whole Colossus thing, except keep our character. and we settled, of course. And of course, we didn't have to pay anything, so we actually won the case, in our opinion. Actually, I shouldn't even be talking about this because I have a gag order on it. Yeah. So, but anyway, we were
Get himself in trouble.
Yeah, we were in mediation, and I came up with the name Powerhouse for Powerhouse Comic Con, and I said, and I just started creating that character right there in the boardroom.
Mhm.
And then all these other characters started coming to my head, and it all came together as I was, as someone was trying to sue me, and it just kind of came what it was. And every superhero represents each area. So there's representation in each area, and each area is a little different. And then in the comic book, all the superheroes, they come together to either fight corporate conventions, which charge too much, or what I call fake shows, which are conventions that have 65 tables and no guests. So there's a lot of, in the comic book, a lot of inspiration of real life events. And it's just a lot of fun. It's tongue in cheek. And we decided to do a comic book because you're probably too young for this, but Bob's Big Boy, they used to have their own comic book. And when you were a kid, you'd walk in and they would give you a comic book, and the comic book was always about Bob Big Boy and the hamburger case, or the mystery of the missing lettuce.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I think
We may have some technical. Oh, okay. You're back.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
back. You're
good.
Yeah, we got you. We heard mystery of the lettuce,
Okay.
and that was
Did you
it.
miss my lettuce joke? Yeah, there you go. That was
Yeah.
good. I like
Yep.
that one.
There you go.
I was impressed with that.
Yeah, you missed a good joke. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I'm funny.
There must be the bad internet here, because it was like over 100 degrees today, and if it gets over 100
Lord.
degrees, an internet it gets kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
it was 100
Yeah.
degrees in the valley and 30 degrees in the mountains and snowing. Can you believe that? Just crazy.
It's 96 right now, and that's after it's cooling down. So
I honestly don't know what temperature is here, but that's okay. It's a lovely 75 degrees in the house.
Yeah.
So
I keep it at 69.
James asked, 69. So James asked if we're gonna get any Silver Age merch or any Colossal Girl merch soon.
Well, James, sorry I didn't see your quotation there. No, Marina is working on that, actually. So
Oh, cool! Yay!
I would like to get Funko Pops, to tell you the truth, but Funko's being a pain in the ass.
As
Yeah,
usual.
they're going through some things, from what I understand. So I'd love a shirt, though. I'd
Yeah.
get the heck out of the shirts.
Well, maybe if you come, I'll give you one.
I see how it is. I see.
I mean, SHDU, you haven't been to a show though, so I mean, like,
No, I haven't.
Freya can at least say that she went to Gem State.
Yeah.
Freya only went to Gem State because Sean Astin was there. So to get Freya to a show, Sean Astin has to be there.
Oh, I see all sorts of stuff about like, oh, Sean Astin said this and da da da, and I want to go, well, I interviewed Sean Astin, and then I'm like, no, not everybody needs to know about that. You don't need to be saying that stuff yet. So I'm pretty happy about having interviewed him. That was I clicked something off my achievements to unlock list. So yeah.
DeLong family cosplay. I have to tell you this. Since I was 7 years old, I have heard nothing but Dave's not home. So try to find some new material, please.
Has anybody seen Dave? Dave's not home.
Dave's not home.
Who?
So Dave, anything? Usually, you guys do some kind of exclusive merch for each show, whether it be. I think you guys did coins last year for. Oh no, you guys did chips last year for Silver Age, and things like that. Is there any exclusive merch for people who, if they show up to Silver Age Comic Con and get in line, buy their tickets? Usually it's like the first 100 guests get like an exclusive piece for the show. You guys have anything like that this year?
Right. Well, we do, because we have, the actor who played Pinhead in Hellraiser.
Right.
We want to go to more of the horror aspect of things. So we'll be giving away nude photos of myself for the first 100 people.
That is the most horrific thing ever.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Is it like the Burt Reynolds when he did the like bearskin rug thing? Is it like that?
I for that Playgirl issue, I actually have that issue in my attic, so that's not fun.
Oh, that is funny. Burt Reynolds on the
yeah, there'll be lots of exclusives. We have Silver Age Simpsons poster where Silver Age is kind of like a Simpsons character fighting a kaiju Bart, which is going to be cool. That's exclusive only at Silver Age. So if you're a Simpsons fan, you have to get it. We have Floydman Garbage Pail Kid sticker, and also Poker Chip. When Poker Chips, that coincides with Reno. So that's actually a big seller. Not only do people get it for free for the first 100 people, but people also buy them. And then there's going to be a schedule 2 days of swag. There'll be different swag on Saturday than Sunday. So if you want to try to get all the swag, you have to go there for 2 days, both days. And each day is a little different. And so if you want to see the flag, just look on programming schedule and you'll see. But we have like you know what? It's like one of those shows where they have so much swag. I don't think they deserve it. I mean, we have like so much stuff. It's nuts. It's just crazy.
It's like you're their drip dealer. That's how much swag
Drip
there is.
dealer. That's funny.
That's good. That's good.
It's true.
Oh yeah. So Sandra Betty in the chat, and this is the Long Family Cosplay. So they've been doing Marvel meetups at Silver Age and Powerhouse and stuff like that. So no different this time around. They're going to be doing a Marvel meetup. They usually schedule it between interviews at the that are at the panel stage. So the Long Family Cosplay, essentially the idea is anybody who's in a Marvel costume or planning to do Marvel cosplay, they all meet up and take a big Marvel picture at the con. So, if anybody listening or, in the future, anybody listening to the audio episode, stay tuned. The Long Family Cosplay is getting that put together, and they're going to be doing a Marvel meetup at Silver Age Comic Con.
What?
That'll be so fun.
Why doesn't she just email me with the time and we can promote it?
Perfect.
Yay!
I will pass her your email address, and then she can send you the information.
That's awesome.
My
And you can have,
official
pitch.
business email address. You got that one.
Yeah. Oh, they've got the times right there.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we try to do that and we just fail. So that'd be great. Yeah, if they do that, we'll promote it.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Absolutely.
Now I really want to go.
Yeah. I'm actually going to send them your email address right now. So.
Okay.
Can we just bring the dogs and they can just be Ein? We have 2 corgis, and I was like Ein and Ein 2. Not really.
Why does everyone have corgis now? It's like the #1 dog.
Because they're amazing.
Sandra Betty said, "Seafray, cancel the wedding."
Just because the queen owned them?
Well, my best friend got me into them. My first corgi was her first corgi's daughter. So, and now I have two. And so, but no, I just love them. I didn't realize how much I loved them until we got one. And I was like, oh, these are sassy little divas. I love them. So, it's how it is.
Here we need to have big dogs. There's not you need to have big dogs like in Idaho, because what happens if you have small dogs, the hawks will come, like the bald eagles will come and grab them and take them to the nest and feed on them.
Yeah, like the proposal.
So
that was Canada.
It's sad, I know.
But the proposal, and they had the little dog, and the eagle came down and tried to get. Okay, never mind.
That's depressing. Okay, so
it is.
Dave. So we got to start.
Screw chihuahuas. No.
Yeah, we got to start moving on to the next segment on the show. But is there anything else you want to kind of get across to all the fans out there? Anything that you want to let them know? Any promos in general, man, that we can give them aside from what I've had on screen the entire time, the site to go get tickets.
All I will tell you is this: is you need to come to the show, support it, buy your tickets now online, because you'll get a discount. You won't get the discount at the door. And if you notice, every year the actors get bigger. Okay. And Brian O'Halloran this year, and a great lineup this year, one of the best lineups, right? Mm-hmm. Well, if it's a great show this year, I'm telling you, we'll bring Sean Astin to Reno. He's already said he'll come to Reno, but the fans have to come out to justify it. So come out this year, get Sean Astin next year, and get those tickets right now at Gemstate or at silveragecomicon.com/tickets.
See, now Dave just really wants me to come to Silver Age. That's how. This is because he's saying Sean Astin now.
He's like, Frey, I want you there.
I'll make sure your hotel room's next to his.
I love that. And also in the chat, the DeLongs are like, bring Ming too.
Yeah, I want to. I was actually going to bring him to Oregon, actually, and Ming couldn't do it because he's at some small event called San Diego Comic-Con. I never heard of it, but he's going to be there, and we're going to be in Oregon.
Even Marina's in the chat saying Ming to bring Ming.
Ming.
When the co-owner of the company says, bring Ming.
We need more Ming.
Well, she's got loaded shoes, so when she says something, it's got to be done.
So now we know. Now we know Ming Chen needs to be there again. Hey, I love hanging out with that guy. That guy is one of the most fun people I've ever been around. And I was just thinking, so there's every Monday we do trivia. Me, my wife Jackie, and Tyler, and the last 2 weeks the DeLongs have been coming with us. So, and it's sad. We just won a tournament last night, and we just found out that the next round of the tournament is Sunday the 14th, so we're not going to be there.
Oh no.
I was like, I got a con, I'm not going to be there.
Sorry, I'm going to be like interviewing celebrities.
But I was just realizing that the bar that we do I was thinking about it last night, the bar that we do the trivia at, Ming Chen would love that place.
Yes.
It is a tiny little dive bar. He would love that place. If he ever comes out to Sacramento and be like, Ming, we're going to go get a drink over at this bar. You got to come. You're going to love it.
Yeah, I love Ming, but man, my liver is just never recovered.
It's worth dialysis. Come on.
It's worth it. Look, the chair is very comfortable, I'm sure.
Oh my goodness.
The memories you'll share. Trust me.
The memories of slowly
yeah,
dying
my
of
liver
alcohol
and my
poisoning.
kidneys. Say on.
Liver and your kidneys. My kidney. Okay, so Dave,
Don't
thanks
you
a
have
lot
two
for coming
kidneys
on,
or something, or two livers?
Yeah, God gave you the wherewithal to have two, so you can
One to keep
Waste one
and
and
one
save
to
the
share.
other.
exactly.
It's like my Star Wars figures. You buy one to open and one to keep. It's, you know.
Yep.
Exactly. You ruin one with alcohol. That's just the way it works. Dave, we appreciate you coming on, man. We are excited for Silver Age. We're going to be continually pumping everything out for the next 2 weeks, and then the next week after that, which actually means I don't know if you want to do it next week or the week after Silver Age. But I mean, we got to start promoting Metal Art too. So
Yeah, you know, and yeah, exactly. So whenever you want me, but you know what? When it comes to Silver Age, be there or be Eddie Deason. It's your choice.
Oh.
ouch.
Man.
Well,
Sorry, I
Dave,
need to fan myself from that burn. Oh my god.
man. Apply cold water.
Yeah, I know Eddie. He's a great guy. I love Eddie. He's a funny guy.
Again,
And I got
Dave, thanks for coming.
tacos. I got to go for sure. Yes.
I see that.
Marina
I see
said
that, and we're jealous.
Taco
Marina
time.
said, "Come and get your tacos. It's
All right,
Taco
guys.
Tuesday." All right, brother. We appreciate you, man. We're gonna see you in
soon.
about 2 weeks.
Silver Age is party
Bye.
time. Casino Resort
Oh, yeah.
and everything else. It's awesome. We'll see you later.
There we go.
Always ready to party.
Woo.
Right on,
Man.
dude.
Bye,
I'll see
you later,
Dave.
We are
All right, so Frey, tell us about
the excitement is here. We are ready for some Silver Age Comic Con. Who here believes in Joe? I believe in Joe Hendry.
Who's Joe Hendry?
It's a wrestling thing.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know who he is.
cool. All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this because we're moving into the next segment. It is time for a fairly brief lights, camera, reaction.
Quiet.
All right, that was Light Scare Reaction, folks. So now,
Now we're gonna get right into starting room. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, guys. So a couple trailers came out this week. Now, due to time, we have a whole lot of stuff we got to cover. We're just gonna kind of tell everybody the trailers that are out. They are now currently in the Nerdington Post. DC's 2-part animated Watchmen movie is it's not officially announced, confirmed yet, but Watchmen Chapter 1 might be getting released August 23rd of this year, as far as a listing from their website, and Chapter 2 is going to get released in 2025. But the animated Watchmen movie that is supposed to be covering kind of like the events in between, is coming out, and that looks like something that's very interesting. Again, the trailer is in the Nerdington Post right now. Those About to Die is a new show coming out on July 18th on Peacock. And that looks interesting. Fight
What's
Night.
Fight Night? Fight Night, the $1 Million Heist?
The $1 Million Heist with Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
It's a Muhammad Ali fight heist series.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's an interesting thing on there. The trailer is a little out there, and I mean it's interesting, right? So September 5th.
But I mean it's Kevin Hart, so of course it's going to be out there.
Yeah. And then of course DC's The Penguin finally got a trailer, and that's coming out on Max in September.
I have to say this about that before we go on. I have to say one thing.
Yeah.
Whoever does the makeup for the Penguin, like did all the prosthetics and stuff, and I know Colin
Farrell.
Every time I say Farrell, I think Will Ferrell, and I think that's not Colin Farrell's last name. It's not.
Well,
Farrell.
whenever you say Colin, I think Baker. So
I know, me too. Anyway, okay, never mind. Totally went on a tangent in my own head. No, but like I have to remind myself that that's freaking Colin Farrell in the makeup because he looks nothing like that, and it's crazy.
He looks so good. Like he looks bad, but he like in a good way.
Oh yeah,
right?
No, it's amazing.
And then seeing Sophia Falcone in the thing, and I'm like, oh, Sophia Falcone. Okay, that's a big thing. That's a big deal. And it's like based on what? Long Halloween.
The majority of all this is based on Long Halloween because
and so that's where I first see. That's where I remember the first time seeing Sophia was in Long Halloween, and then and I'm just like, this is so great. And like just seeing, and then freaking seeing what's his name that's in everything, that voices everything, that I love him. Chauncey Brown.
Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown. That's it. Why do I Chauncey? What the fuck? Okay, sorry.
Lex Luthor, Mr. Krabs. You know, various Star Wars characters. He's played.
There was the one guy from Rebels, a bunch of other people. Yeah,
and he also played the devil guy in The Mandalorian.
Right.
And he was on Venture Brothers, where he played another devil guy.
Being typecast as devil guy, I think that's
He loves that voice.
His voice, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and he was Brink in Gen B too.
Right. He's. I mean, he's just been in all kinds of stuff, you know, like Clancy Brown.
He's just amazing. We love Clancy Brown.
We do.
Yeah.
I do.
Come on the show, Clancy.
Oh God, I would love to have Clancy Brown.
Hell yeah.
I want the entire cast of SpongeBob on the show.
At the same time.
I would absolutely love that. Like 100%.
Oh, no, I would be there for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would ask Tom Kenny several questions about the state. Because
that's like uncanny,
anyway,
creepy.
If you ever watch him do it, that's how he does it. He
yeah.
And I did not mean to get us this far off tangent.
Oh yeah. No,
all right. Yes.
Speaking of tangents, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be debuting a teaser for a project that so far I'm very proud of. We haven't finished it yet. Hence why the teaser's in the state that it's in, but it's actually a really good
Is this exclusive? Is this an exclusive?
This is an exclusive. Literally, hasn't even been posted on TikTok yet because that's on TikTok. So this is literally a debut.
People here right now are the first ones that are going to see this.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are debuting the first teaser for Deadpool versus John Wick.
Do we have to talk through this, or are we going to get any copyright things?
We don't have to talk through this because
really,
because it's a fan film. Two,
are you cutting this out of the audio only version?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But two, the director gave me this exclusive. So
because I was thinking that if you weren't cutting it out, that it would be weird if we were just silent for a little bit on the audio.
Yeah, no, I'm still cutting that part out. So, let's check this out.
All right.
Oh my God, I love it.
What do you guys think?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
So not only that. You want to watch it again? I will play it again.
No, I'm watching it on the I have YouTube up on the TV, and so I was watching it in bigger screen because it's really dark on my screen. So
yeah. So not only that, right now that was the debut of the teaser. Now I play Deadpool in that.
You do?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the big deal on that is that I'm the one that plays Deadpool in that.
I couldn't tell from the smile from one side of your mouth to the other.
And it's not like we've been talking about it for 3 months.
I know. Now, not only that, that was the teaser. We're debuting the official trailer on the build this Thursday.
Woo!
Right. And again, we are this Sunday, we're finishing ADR. So on Sunday, we're going to go ahead and like after that, we're going to the story trailer comes out. And then the plan is to have it out before the movie comes out.
Ooh.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Mhm.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
No, I'm really excited
Wait,
about this.
is it you as this guy right here?
No. So the whole thing is it's kind of it's Deadpool parodying John Wick. So I'm in a black suit the whole time.
Oh, well, I mean, look, heroes have to have different outfits. I don't understand why they just pick one and that's what they stay
it gets
with.
smelly. You got to wash it. You know, there's a lot
and
of.
why would you buy 7 of the same outfit?
When you get them custom made,
do that.
Sometimes you do that when you get them custom made.
There are 4 or 5 outfits.
There are 4 or 5 outfits. He's like, that's his thing for Deadpool is there are 4 or 5 moments. I was doing the Colossus voice the other day. I was like, wait, there are 4 or 5 moments.
There are 4 or 5 moments in a man's life where he knows that he's a hero. What? You were just rambling on.
And then in 2, when he's like, look, there Colossus, there are 4 or 5 moments. I was like, oh my God, of course he would do that. So anyway, let's move on.
What does he say? He goes, wait, I heard you 4 or 5 moments. Go fuck yourself.
And then he's like,
I'm so glad I've seen those now.
we watched them back to back. So he got
that was great.
Finally.
It kind of happened. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get on with the rest of this show. Let us get into this because it is now time.
Yes, because we're not even past the first part.
Yeah, I know. It's time to start some rumors.
I don't know where to get in the news, but someone's wet.
I look at what you guys are doing. I'm like here, like pretending to pull them in, and you guys are all here going. Why are they white boy dancing?
Yeah. I'm just doing the shepherd thing,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Mass Effect shepherd.
Yeah.
Like in the third one, he's
You could always. God, I hate that I'm about to make this joke. You could always do the Donald Trump and jack off 2 guys at the same time.
Oh God.
All right.
They call that a Cheeto jerk, which is close to a circle jerk.
Jerk. Okay. Oh God.
Move on. Let's move on. We need to move on now.
Let's get into this first rumor.
Don't challenge me. Don't try to bluff me. I will out you. Okay.
Maybe don't say plug me. All right. So.
Fuck.
We got Schwartz, people. Where's
Spaceballs, the T-shirt. Spaceballs, the coloring book.
No, where's the thing? When we do we got merch, people. I was expecting that.
Oh, is that what you were trying to do? Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Do it again.
We got Schwartz, people.
We got merch, Schwartz, people.
Spaceballs, the T-shirt. Spaceballs, the coloring book. Spaceballs, the lunchbox. Spaceballs, the sequel.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Josh Gad recently shared a post on Instagram featuring a photo of an edited script cover for a film that he worked on. He set up the script that it's the funniest and best thing he's ever worked on. I have no idea what he sounds like. I'm sorry.
I was going to
Wait,
say that
is this
actually
the
was like a
Josh Gad?
spot
Like
on.
yeah, that's not what he sounds like. Anyway, there's a
100%
good chance.
what Josh Gad sounds like.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's the guy from Avenue 5. Okay, never mind. There's a
Yeah.
good chance that this could be a sequel to Spaceballs. The cover of the script, though obscured, claims the material is based on characters created by Mel Brooks, and it opens on an exterior shot of a star field.
Oh yeah.
Talks on the table. If there's a sequel, will its Schwartz be as big as the first?
You know, I think it will be even bigger.
My question is, will they get Rick Moranis back?
I don't know because here's the thing: Rick Moranis was coming back, got punched on the subway, and said, "Fuck this, I'm done." You know, so I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's sad that it happened that way, but it's kind of like, you know, he was ready to come back. He was talking about like Mel Brooks said that he wasn't gonna make Spaceballs 2 unless Rick Moranis came back.
Well, I mean, maybe they're going to do it. Maybe they're just not talking about him being in it because they don't want him to get punched again.
The thing is that he also, because I don't know what happened with his Honey, I Shrunk the Kids sequel that he was working on.
Mm.
Well, but see that, you know, to me, that's Disney, and Disney has this weird habit of going, yeah, we're going to make all this stuff. And they go, yeah, we decided not to.
Yeah.
Right.
So I wonder if maybe there's something else going on with that. Although I would love a Honey, I Shrunk something.
Well, because we reported on it a while back, and the idea is supposed to be like they wrote the movie in a way that was like near and dear to him. Like it was basically the whole thing is like in the movie, his wife dies of cancer, and he's trying to find a way to like reverse the cancer and bring her back and all this other stuff. Like it's like a really sad, touchy subject.
So it's like the whole like what were they called? The Deathly Hollows. Like the Deathly Hollows of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, and like the whole thing was, you know, Rick Moranis wanted to come back because it was something that was like near and dear to him. And then like the whole situation on the subway happened and he walked away. So it's like, you know,
what did someone punch him for being what was the
I don't know what it was.
I want to say the person was like mentally ill, like there was something going on. And it was in New York, and I mean,
okay,
you know,
but it wasn't motivated by him being, you know, Rick Moranis, right? I mean,
no, I think it was just somebody random, but he just decided. There was also he came back for like a commercial, and he got like a lot of like flack for it, and people like did shit for it, and he just didn't want anything to do with it anymore. I'm sure it made a lot of his anxiety, you know, because he's already a dude. So
yeah.
That's fair. I understand.
So, besides the whole Rick Moranis thing,
yes.
How are we feeling about this?
I would love. I think Josh Gad has very good sensibilities, and to think that he's working on a Spaceballs, I mean, it would be fun. I would just wonder where the direction would be going, considering, you know, like all of the major players for Spaceballs have passed or quit acting.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, it was originally a Star Wars parody. Right. You could do like a parody of the sequels in a way.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have as many returning people.
Oh my God. Who would play a young Rick Moranis?
Jeremy Allen White.
Oh my God, Jeremy Allen White. Think of a dude who plays so many serious roles and playing something that comedic.
Yeah. Why not?
No, I'm just saying that would be great.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I mean, I don't know, but like that was the first person I thought of. But then again, if you had said who would be great in a biopic of Gene Wilder, I would say Jeremy Allen White. So it's like, I'm like, for some reason, I just say Jeremy Allen White. Anyway,
Finn Wolfhard.
But no, So what do we think? I mean, are we yay Spaceballs, nay Spaceballs? Tacos on the table, tacos
As much
on the
as
floor.
as much as I am against, I'm not against sequels, but I'm against trying to milk things.
Yeah.
And I fear that's what they're doing.
My
tacos that are way too long and seem to almost never end, that are topped with, there's kind of like a little camper van there. I don't know how we got it on the taco without crushing it, but it's there.
My tacos
are
have
currently
taken a
sitting
nap and
his-
braided their hair.
His
the
mog
time that
meat,
it's taken
currently
you
yes, are currently
to
sitting on
say
a desert
if your
planet.
tacos are on the table.
his mog meat sandwiches.
Yes.
Disgusting. My tacos are off the table, and the only reason my tacos are off the table for this is because Josh Gad tends to write scripts for a lot of things that he loves, and they don't pan out. So he did a Goonies sequel that everybody in the original cast was all on board for. Amblin was on board for it, and the studios didn't want to do it.
That's stupid,
right? Like Amblin was on board. Steven Spielberg said it was one of the best scripts that he ever read. Everybody from the original cast was like ready to do it. They did during the pandemic, they did a reunion of the original cast from the Goonies, and Josh Gad busted out the script, and they all like read it on during this thing, and they were like, "This needs to be made. We need to make this movie." And then it never happened, and the studio shelved it. So just because of like Josh Gad does a lot of things like that, this is where I feel like, it might be the funniest script ever written, but the studios may not back it. Even if Mel Brooks backs it and is like, I love this, do it. The studios may not be on board for it. So that's kind of where I see it getting
in the charity of the studios. In the charity of the studios.
Yeah.
Right.
Fred.
Yeah, my tacos are on the table, but just purely for I love Spaceballs, and
I want
a
it to happen.
Second one. And I want them to say that Spaceballs is History of the World Part 2, you cowards.
Cowards!
There was a trailer about Jews in space.
Jews in space.
The Jews in space.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And how can that not be Spaceballs? I just want Mel Brooks to say
you're not wrong.
George Lucas
You're not wrong.
still hasn't copped to saying that he was going to do another trilogy that was going to take place after Return of the Jedi. I think Mel Brooks needs to give me this. I need a win. All right, I'm done.
All right, well, we got to move on here because my fault, but we've gone way too far in the majority of these segments. So
yes, all right, quickly.
Moving on here, ladies and gentlemen. Claws out.
Take forever.
God, claws out for the Daywalker, bub. The new Deadpool 3 image gallery once again confirms that X-Men the 2000 movie character Toad is returning for Deadpool and Wolverine, something that leaked early in production through unofficial set photos. However, standing to the right of Toad in the background of the photo is a secondary figure that has Marvel fans wondering if they aren't looking at a Blade variant making a cameo. Clearly, that is not Wesley Snipes' Blade in the photo. Nope. However, fans are speculating that it could be the Blade TV series version of the character, who is played by rapper/actor Kirk Sticky Fingers Jones. Blade, the series, only lasted for one season, 12 episodes in 2006. It was created by Dark Knight trilogy writer David S. Goyer, working with the likes of DC's Jeff Johns and Spider-Man franchise's executive producer Avi Arad. Tacos on the table. Is this the only MCU Blade we will ever get?
Man.
I don't think
not
that
making
is
the movie
Blade.
at this point.
I don't think that's Blade at all. If you look at the circle, I don't think that's an actual Blade. I think so. Remember the guy from was it No Way Home? Homecoming. That Shocker things.
Yeah, Shocker.
That's him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know. I don't see the trench coat and everything. Like, I think it is Blade.
Okay, maybe. I'm just saying that, like, it could be that guy because he looks like that guy to me. But I haven't really looked at the photos like other people have looked at the photos.
Because it does look like Kirk Jones.
Okay. I didn't watch the 12 episodes of Blade.
I watched 2 episodes of it and couldn't get through it. It was bad. It was that bad. But like, I mean, he does look like Kirk Jones. Sticky Fingers, he looks like him. So I mean, like,
okay.
and the other thing is the type of meta jokes that Ryan Reynolds writes.
No. This is the thing. I could totally see it happening.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right.
Very on brand.
Definitely. I mean, for the like jokes and meta stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. But I'm just saying that, like, it looks like it could be that guy too. So I'm like saying that was the first person I thought of. But
I can see it. Be like,
my tacos are not on the table that this will be the only Blade we ever get.
Especially considering the next rumor that we have. I mean,
they're not.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just the joke is just more so because they lost another writer, no director again.
I know.
Now Mahershala Ali is talking about backing out, and it's like, oh my god, like this is never going to happen.
No. Though, I do think I'm getting a taco and blood eye though.
Taco in your blood eye.
So
right,
that being
Jefferson.
said, my vampiric trench coat of tacos are on the table. So.
My tacos are off the table. I think eventually we will get Blade.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're on the table for that being Blade.
Yeah, and I was gonna say my tacos are on the table for it being Blade, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, that's
Blade.
Blade.
It probably is, but I'm just saying it also looks like that Shocker guy, y'all.
Yeah.
There are other people in this universe besides Blade. Anyway.
All right.
More claws, even more rumors, bub. More claws, even more rumors, bub. Logan writer Michael Green, who also penned the scripts for several episodes of Smallville and Heroes. Where are my Smallies and Heroes fans at? As well as the films Blade Runner. What? Really? Blade Runner 2049, Murder on the Orient Express, Jungle Cruise, Death on the Nile, Haunting in Venice, and Blue Eye Samurai, which he created.
He's made a lot of good stuff.
That Michael Green is rumored to be writing the script for Marvel Sun or Midnight Suns for Marvel.
Marvel
like
Sons.
MCU Marvel.
The
Marvel and Sons, attorney at law.
Huh. Well, the film is expected to be the culmination of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh, wow, we wrote that out. Supernatural projects and bring together its respective, I was going to say retroactive, respective characters. Green's coming off writing the script for Blade, which has been in development since 2019.
And the movie comes out in 2029.
So, talk is on the table. Will Blade be in? No. Will the Midnight Suns project ever see the light of day? Well, do they want it to see the light of day? Because aren't a lot of the characters in that like allergic to the light?
Will it ever see the dark of night?
Oh God, I do think, because I mean it's been a rumor for a while that they've been developing Midnight Suns, so I think that it is something they're working on. The thing is that. So. Yeah, I mean, like the thing is we need them to finally drop Blade. Again, we have Moon Knight. We've Punisher's been confirmed for Daredevil, right? We have Doctor Strange. We have Feige's been talking for a while about wanting to introduce Ghost Rider. We have Werewolf by Night.
And then you get Elsa. You've got Elsa Bloodstone, and you've even got Jack Terrier. Jack Terrier. What's his name? Is that his name?
It is Jack Terrier,
no.
yeah.
Is it Jack Terrier? Okay.
Yeah. No. It's Jack Russell.
Jack Russell.
Because it's Jack Russell Terrier.
Yeah. Jack Russell. That was it. I was like, that's not right. Okay, Jack
Close.
Russell. And you've also got Ted. So
Oh, yeah,
you
oh,
could
Ted.
make an MCU version
yeah,
of
we
the
love
Midnight
Ted.
Suns with people that have already been introduced.
Yeah.
So, and you could backdoor Ghost Rider into that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Michael Green, I need you to give me a writing credit on it because I just did your whole movie.
What if they introduce Ghost Rider? Is that Ghost Rider is the threat?
They think no, it's another threat, but because Ghost Rider just came about, like he's just doing it. They like backdoor his origin in there. They find him, he gets recruited, then they go after the real big bad, which is not Doctor Strange, but it's that Doctor Strange from
Ooh,
it's
What
Sinister
If?
Strange.
either Sinister Strange or Ultimate Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like
you go.
Yep. All right. There you
I'm
go.
telling you, writing
We've written the
credits.
movie. There you go.
All right, let's move on. Oh wait, did everybody say tacos? We did the tacos.
I don't think anyone said tacos.
I said my taco.
Yeah,
Oh no, we didn't.
I said my
Tacos on the table.
Damn
Yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah.
Well,
You did. You said. Oh no, that was for the blade thing. You said the
My-
blades thing.
my flaming, very hairy tacos little bird skull on them are on the table.
Okay, cool. I know.
Time. It's time for some brave new rumors. A new report has surfaced regarding a possible surprise cameo in Marvel's Captain America Brave New World. According to the report, Benedict Wong will return as the MCU Sorcerer Supreme. Wong in the movie. Is anyone really surprised? I mean, this is the...
Which means that his girlfriend is going to show up in this.
Is anyone really surprised?
Look, he was gonna be my thing for tonight before I even knew about all this. It's Wong, everybody. Go ahead.
Is that the Wong I sent you?
Yes.
Well, again, Frey is never Wong. So, the one link is that Wong was shown fighting Abomination in Shang-Chi, and Abomination was created by Samuel Stearns, a.k.a. the leader in The Incredible Hulk.
Correct.
Which, again, everyone forgets it is an MCU movie, but it is.
Yeah.
The leader will have a big role in the story of Brave New World, so maybe there is a connection here. Tim Blake also explained the movie will explain. Well, he explained that the movie will explain the leader's 16-year absence in the MCU. So, talk is on table. Will Wongers sling ring his way right into a Brave New World? And I'd like to add one. Will Madison be with him?
Madison will be with him, 100%. My tacos are on the table. I believe that he is going to be there because I feel like he's the link between everybody else so far.
I feel like Wong has just been in everything.
Yeah.
Like he's the new Nick Fury.
Yeah, Benedict Wong, and
He's-
just give me more Benedict Wong. Seriously,
Oh yeah.
He's the new Stan Lee.
Ooh.
I like that too. I think I still think that now that Deadpool's getting introduced, it should be Deadpool wearing a Stan Lee mask. But I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, like, or he wears like a T-shirt that just says Excelsior or something on it.
Right. Or it's the Deadpool mask with a white mustache and glasses.
Yes. There you go.
Yes. We got an
but-
off topic.
Yeah. But I.
Oh yes,
yeah,
yes. The joke, the goat will be there. Jake the goat will also be in there.
Oh, Jake the Goat. Okay, cool. It's like you anticipated my question. All right.
I was just looking at the DeLongs here.
Oh. See, yeah. You know what? It's because it's the DeLongs. It's a psychic connection now. But yeah, no. So I love Wong, like everybody else loves Lamp.
Yep.
So I'm so excited about this. It better be true. It better be true.
I love Lamp.
But Charlie. Okay. So yeah, my tacos are on the table. I was gonna say my pink social influencer, either hungover or tipsy tacos are on the table, but you know, whatever.
My cliffhanger tacos are on the table.
Cliffhanger tacos. Okay. No, my tacos are 100% on the table. Wong's going to be there. Why would you not have Wong there?
Oh, he's there.
Benedict Wong is a national treasure.
Of the UK.
Yes.
Yes,
British.
he's an international treasure.
And say he's British.
And we have, speaking of brave new rumors, we have more brave new rumors. I can do this all day.
I can do this all day.
There is now a report that has surfaced claiming the Russo brothers are producers on Captain America: Brave New World. Directors Joe and Anthony Russo set a new standard for Marvel movies when they made Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
True.
Captain America: Brave New World editor Matthew Schmidt recently updated his film credits, and Joe and Anthony's names are included on a list of producers for the film. The list includes Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige, the Falcon and Winter Soldier's Nate Moore, and the Russo brothers. So, talk is on the table. Will the Russos return for the Brave New World?
I think if anything,
It's a brave new world. Oh.
I think if anything, they're consulting. I don't think that they're actually like on the set.
Yeah.
If not, then they're using the Russos as like they're crediting them as producers because they created half the characters that are in.
I mean, yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah, I'm gonna say my.
Well, technically, they didn't create these characters.
No, but
they
I mean the
adapted
version.
them.
Yeah,
But
the adaptations and the versions, the storylines, a lot of them are stemming from stuff that they created. So
sorry, I didn't want to be that girl, but you know.
I'm gonna say my rather smaller, green, irradiated tacos that get confused with the Hulk, but are not the Hulk. That have little pieces of vibranium on them are going to be off the table.
If anyone ate those, they would like literally break all of their teeth. And then immediately
unless they
die.
hulked out.
That's why they're off the table.
Right, unless they hulked out.
Right.
Well, so my tacos, I mean, producer. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they'll be producers. It's on the table.
Well, it's
my ambivalent. Why do we care? Tacos are on the table.
Again, that's fair. And Phil is just done. So
I'm just like, oh god.
Like I can't with these two right now.
All right, and that is all for rumors.
That's what we have for the rumors. So, guys,
we're rumored out. That rumor mill is closed.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to get into
the main event.
The main event. It is time for the download.
All right.
There we go.
Y'all know that was a movie, right? With Barbara Streisand, the main event, where she was a boxing promoter.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I've seen a lot of movies.
I may have seen too many movies.
Now that's another Babs movie I need to go watch.
There you go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we always say and as we always do, for more news, trailers, reactions, check out the Distance Nerdington post. Let us know what you're nerding out on. We've got all the trailers that we talked about earlier. I will be posting the trailer for Deadpool versus John Wick in there. I'm also going to be posting that on Instagram. And we've got a whole bunch of stuff here. So, guys, we've got so much headlines and headliners this week. We're gonna be just kind of like covering stories and jumping because there's a lot.
Yep, not a lot of reaction, just like bruh.
Right. So
well, I mean this like the news boost stuff, that like the sampler size stuff. This is all just like early stuff. So there's not a lot to comment on anyway. So yeah. And us talking like this and explaining it is actually is making the show longer than it
needs to. Let's get into it.
Well, let's move right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to dive into some Uncharted movie news. Sony Pictures is officially moving forward with a sequel to Uncharted, as they shouldn't be. This news was confirmed by Sony president of international distribution Stephen Odell during the Cine Europe trade show while listing Sony Pictures films that are currently in the works. Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg are expected to return.
That's cool. I actually loved the first one, so I'm okay with the second one. I really liked Tommy and Marky's
It was very meh.
Kim, their little chemistry. So,
It was very meh. Yeah, the movie could have been a whole hell of a lot better, but you can comment.
I
You could have just gotten
games.
Nathan Fillion. That's all I'm saying.
I haven't played the games though, so I don't know. I don't have anything to compare it with, but I liked it.
I'm still mad that they didn't get
the
Nathan
male
Fillion.
Tomb Raider.
Nathan Fillion would have been amazing because the trailer that came out, or the short film that came out with Nathan Fillion playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why didn't you just whatever?
Yeah, like him as an older Nathan Drake was perfect because the character is based on Nathan Fillion. So why not let Nathan Fillion play the character? Whatever. Let's move on before I rant too much on this.
And in other news, it's time to go back to the island. All the dinosaurs here go back to the island. Oh,
is that where you got the sunburn?
What? Yes. I was hanging out in Isla Nublar or whatever.
Isla Nublar.
Wherever it is now. I think it's a different island now. Jurassic World 4 is headed into production for no apparent reason, and is set to shoot in Malta, Thailand, and the UK with Gareth Edwards set to helm. Okay, that's not as bad. The new movie is touted as a completely fresh take, launching a new Jurassic era. Okay. Following 3 adults and 3 teens getting stuck on the island. Okay, that sounds great. Production will take place June 13th to July 16th at locations in Thailand. This sounds like, again, yet another... They're remaking the same movie yet again.
That's the plot of the third movie. So, I mean, like...
Yep.
Yeah.
And life finds a way. Into Jurassic World 4. And what? Life?
It has the release date.
Yeah. No. It's Life Finds a Way into... Okay, whatever. Jurassic World 4 has a release date set on July 2nd, 2025.
There should have been a comma there.
I see what you're reading, and yes, it is just...
Whatever. All right, moving on.
Speaking of Jurassic World, let's roll out some writing news. Derek Connolly, the writer of the Jurassic World movies and Detective Pikachu, has been hired by Paramount Pictures and Hasbro to write the upcoming Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie. Chris Hemsworth, famous for Thor and Furiosa, is in talks to star in the film. Will he be Optimus or will he Yo Joe? Find out later in another episode of Distance Nerding.
That's awesome. Well, I love the picture on the screen. It's beautiful. I wonder who did that art.
No, that's from the comics.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's Jim Chung. Anyway, it looks like his stuff. I still need to know why they're cars. It's eating at me.
It's a good point. It's a really good point.
So if they don't do it in the origin movie to my satisfaction, then maybe they'll do it in the Transformer G.I. Joe crossover movie. And Derek Connolly is the one to do that because Detective Pikachu was a work of art. So
it was. We're laughing because we're hearing you talk, but then all of a sudden in the background we just hear Husby go, asshole.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so good.
I toned him out, so I don't even hear it. So that's hilarious.
Oh,
He'll love that he was on that. So
yeah. So good.
Some non-Kang news. And that picture right there is from Lovecraft Country.
Yes,
anyway, actor Jonathan Majors, best known for his roles in Da Five Bloods, Lovecraft Country, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Creed 3, and Loki, has signed on to his first role since he was convicted in 2023 of domestic assault and fired from Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe. Majors will star in the independent revenge thriller Merciless, to be directed by Martin Villeneuve.
That's not a good look.
Villeneuve.
That's not a good...
Villeneuve. Okay.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you got fired for domestic assault, and you're gonna.
No, you're gonna star in a revenge thriller. God.
You know,
I hope he's not typecast for stuff like that.
Me too, man.
well, look,
It sucks. You know what he did was abhorrent,
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
but he is too good of an actor to be typecast for stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
yeah. I hope that he can heal
Mm-hmm.
and then come back, because he is a really good actor.
Yes.
And like all artists, there's something usually going on. The ones that don't have anything going on, anyway. So I just hope that he that it's.
Me too. Yep.
Yeah.
Me too.
So, and yeah, I hope he doesn't get typecast in that stuff either. So maybe they'll let him play OJ.
All right. Oh God.
Moving on, let's set sail on to some Disney news.
The juice is loose again.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Disney has found their live-action Moana. Oh, I shouldn't do that in a goofy voice. Disney has found their live-action Moana with 17-year-old Sydney, Australia native Catherine Lagaya.
I can see it.
Lagaya. There we go.
Lagaya.
Lagaya.
I can see it.
I can see it too. She
Lagaya.
definitely looks like
Yeah.
Moana.
Yeah. As
Yeah.
previously announced, Dwayne Johnson will reprise demigod Maui,
Because
a
of
role made
course.
famous in the 2016 movie. The live-action Moana is set to hit theaters. I guess you could say it's set to surf into theaters on July 10th, 2026. Moana 2, the animated sequel, is opening in theaters the Wednesday before Thanksgiving this year. I don't
What?
know when that is.
What can I say except we want money?
That was good. Moana will be sailing into production this summer. I think, yeah, I can see it. I can see her doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely has the look.
Mhm.
I want to say she's Maori, but that's fine. I mean, most
Yeah.
Pacific Islanders are descended from the Maori, anyways. So.
Yeah. It's a whole
Yeah.
So
I
We're
think
getting
she'll
there.
be fantastic.
just having some Pacific Island representation in general.
Yeah.
We should be celebrating.
I mean,
I mean,
the Rock
Tamara
Samoan,
Murray,
so
I mean, yeah, but still,
he's the only one really resting all this on his shoulders. So
right? You could
Be
say
more.
wrestling all this. Honestly.
uh,
All right,
I
I'm
was
moving
thinking
on.
more of an Atlas thing than a. Anyway,
I see what you did there.
To boldly go where no rhino has gone before. Paul Giamatti has joined Hunter in the upcoming Star Trek series coming to Paramount Plus, Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Giamatti will play the villain in the first season of the series, who is described as a man with an ominous past connected to one of our cadets. That's not creepy at all. Hunter will play the captain and chancellor of the Academy. The series will follow the adventures of a new class of Starfleet cadets as they come of age in one of the most legendary places in the galaxy, San Francisco.
I was gonna say the Starfleet Academy is in San Francisco, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
Starfleet Academy will begin shooting in Toronto later this summer.
I like this because Paul Giamatti is an underrated actor.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
A lot of people because he plays a lot of goofy roles, but it's like if you really
Didn't he
look
just win an Oscar?
yes, and I mean just like if you look at the stuff that Giamatti does, like he does play a lot of goofy characters, but he plays characters like he's not
Mhm.
where you have a lot of these people that everybody kind of goes like, oh, they're the greatest actor. Well, a lot of them play themselves playing characters.
Yeah.
Giamatti
Cage.
melts into so many different roles.
Yeah.
Right.
you know,
And
yeah.
those people aren't usually as noticed because that's not the intention.
Right.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. I liked him in Sideways. Mhm, mhm. That was about wine.
Oh. Yeah, I like Giamatti. I like.
I do like
Yeah,
Paul
and
Giamatti. He does really great work. He plays a really good villain. He plays a really good hero. He plays somewhere in between. Isn't he in John Dies at the End?
Is he?
I think, isn't he the guy that they're telling the story to?
Oh yeah.
I think he is. Yeah. Sorry, I was like,
And also he does a much better Russian accent than the American accent that Aaron Taylor Johnson does. All right, let's go. Here.
Okay, just very quick. I'm really excited for the series. I feel like they've had this kind of thing in development for a really long time. All right, let's move on.
hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your sister wives. We got a new Game of Thrones coming.
Hide your sister wife.
10,000 Ships is a Game of Thrones spinoff series for HBO Max. HBO initially passed on the project, but it looks like 10,000 Ships is back in play or sailing the high seas. The news comes from George R.R. Martin in a recent blog post where he also revealed that Bonnie Booth is writing the pilot episode. Release dates and any additional info. We know nothing like Jon Snow.
You know nothing.
So
Do you
10,000
guys know
Ships
the
is
story
Nymeria,
about-
right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Nymeria coming from the Rhoynar, and
Yep.
then she lands in Dorne, and then basically takes over and marries into the Martells. So
Yeah.
and
That's-
creates the whole princedom there. That thing.
So much more like kind of adventurous. it
Yes,
sounds
she
like.
creates Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Yes.
So no, it sounds like a much more like less. I mean, there's probably still be some political intrigue, but more like adventurous kind of. Series.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if it's going to start with them coming over for like Nymeria coming over from Essos to Westeros, and then that whole thing. So I don't know, or if it's going to start where the herd landing and then burning, through, like getting through the ships. So I don't know which is which. So I assume we'll learn more.
Yeah.
Hi, James.
But no, I'm excited for it. Hi.
You're not dead.
How's it going? I'm not dead
I
yet.
figured out the lock on the basement. That's good.
Jahmez decided
Lock
to
on
join
the
us.
basement.
Obviously, after popping that lock off, I thought it was gonna take him longer.
Hopping and
honestly.
locking. Ooh, snap. Got it.
I honestly thought that it was going to take him a lot longer, and we had a little bit more time before he came and ruined the show. So
Sorry about that.
Love you, James. Welcome back, sir. We are just moving on to the next story. Unless you have thoughts on 10,000 Ships.
Nope, I don't.
All right. So
all right,
jump in here. Get your atomic batteries to power and your turbines to speed. We got Batman news. The voice cast has been announced for Bruce Timm's upcoming animated series Batman Caped Crusader, and Hamish Linklater from Midnight Mass will voice Batman, taking over
I
from
don't know who
Batman.
that is.
I'm not sure who he is either.
Is that Paul Walter Hauser? Did I say his name right?
You did say his name right. No, it's not Paul Walter Hauser. But yes, Hamish Linklater will be voicing Batman, taking over for the late Batman the Animated Series star Kevin Conroy, who will forever be my Batman.
Yes.
So you haven't heard Linklater's voice yet?
No.
Okay. So they released the teaser on the X, on the Twitter, on the X, and he did the voiceover for it. So it's kind of interesting. You get a hint of Kevin Conroy, but it's not Kevin Conroy. Like, you know it. Like, you hear it, you're like, something's a little bit off. It's like a Temu version of Kevin Conroy, you know what I'm saying? But it's not bad. It's not bad.
Temu Kevin Conroy. Also revealed, Christina Ricci has been cast as Selena Kyle. Jamie Chung I need to reach out to her, see if she'll come on the show, because I actually knew her at one point. So I was like,
wait, what? Wait, hold on. Pause. What? You knew Jamie Chung?
I know her sister. I used to work. I know. I used to work with her sister back in the day, and
which was a Wednesday.
Yeah. Literally. When when God, what was the movie that she was in? The second movie she was in.
So way back in the day.
Yeah, it was a movie that nobody liked, but I liked it. I thought it was good, but I mean that.
So I kind of nerd out once you said that because she was on the Real World.
Right.
Real World San Diego.
But she's from San Francisco, so I mean, like
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. Is she grew up literally around the corner from me. Literally.
No, she was in Buffy.
Yeah, literally 2 blocks from my house because I used to, like I said, I used to hang out with her sister.
Yeah, she was in
played
Sucker
video
Punch.
games this week. Jesus, this guy.
She was in Sucker Punch. Is that what you were talking about?
Punch. That's what I'm thinking of. Sucker Punch. She got us tickets to Sucker Punch for the premiere.
Oh, I feel like we got sucker punched. You've known her this whole time? She was on Gotham.
I haven't talked to her in like 15 years, dude. I don't even talk to her sister. Like, how weird would it be for me to just all of a sudden hit up her sister that I haven't talked to in like 10 years and be like, hey, can you get Jamie to come on the show?
It'd be super awkward, but I'm willing to have you do it. So, I think we should make it happen.
But
I think you should do it, and I think that Jackie should film it, and then we need to put it on the channel.
Hey Jamie, I don't know if you remember me, but
she's like, no, I don't.
We hung out like 2 or 3 times back in the day.
How did you get this number?
You know, exactly what it would be. It was like, but it was on behalf of your sister, so not really. Yeah, okay.
But I have a podcast.
I have a podcast.
I think that works. All that works.
Jamie is playing Harley Quinn. I'm actually excited to hear that because I do still to this day, like I will watch things that Jamie is in and kind of be like excited because I have somebody that I can't even say she's my friend, but like somebody that I know is in a show. I can tell you when I saw what was the one we were just talking about it?
Sucker Punch.
No, Lovecraft Country.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw her scenes in Lovecraft Country, it was a little bit awkward for me.
Probably, yeah.
It wasn't awkward for me.
She was real, like she was naked.
She was naked. She was fully naked in that show, and I was like, it's a little awkward because I know her, so it's a little weird.
She wasn't the only one naked when I was watching that.
No,
Oh god.
But also former Batman voice actor Diedrich Bader is set to play Harvey Dent Two-Face. So we're pretty excited about this. I'm pretty excited about it. Batman Caped Crusader swings onto Amazon Prime August 1st. So it's not too far away. It's about a month and a half away.
Nice.
That's fantastic. We'll all be watching it.
Cool.
All right. From Caped Crusader to a Blue Beetle. All right. Iteration. Warner Brothers Animation and DC Studios are developing a Blue Beetle animated series that will continue the adventures of Jaime Reyes that began with a live-action film. I'm kind of into this. All right, that's good. It's explained that the series will build on the movie, but will divert from telling the same story. Instead, the show will create its own story, which, in success, could potentially lead to a return to the big screen for the giant blue bug portrayed by Holo Maridueña.
You actually said that correctly. So
nice.
Good
job.
job.
Yeah.
Were you like practicing that in the mirror?
I was.
All right. Yeah. I'm in. I'm excited.
I like that. That's good.
I like it too, but I'm a little disappointed because I feel like that the success of the first movie should have gotten him a second movie.
Yeah.
Well,
because he's gonna be this, like, he's gonna play Blue Beetle.
Right.
Now, is he gonna be in Teen Titans? He better fucking be in Teen Titans.
I mean, because that's the thing is that it may just not be in the plans yet, but the fact that James Gunn said he wants him as his Blue Beetle doesn't. I mean, it means that, because I think he said that movie is now canon within.
Yeah, he said it's canon. So, like, I like that. Yeah.
So,
but I'm really upset because that means that Susan Sarandon's like also canon, and she did horrible in that movie.
Yeah. I mean, still, like, given that movie is canon, that means we are going to get more of that version of Blue Beetle. I'm all
Yeah,
for it.
that's good.
I also do love that, they did set up, all the different kind of characters within Blue Beetle's like lore. It wasn't just we're doing Jaime Reyes, it's we're doing all of this,
Right, because we also had Ted Cord, we also had, yeah.
So here's my wacky theory that I just came up with off the top of my head. What if they put Booster Gold into the animated Blue Beetle?
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. I was actually thinking more because they are working on a Booster Gold movie. So it's like, what if they explain the relationship between Ted Cord and Booster Gold, and that gives us more leeway into Ted Cord and Jaime Reyes' relationship?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the way that they set it up, it's like he knows his daughter, Jenny.
Right.
Yeah.
Jenny.
So yeah. But I'm just saying, I bet he's going to be in the animated series.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's actually a good call. Good call. All right, Shadu, what do you got for us?
And on to more DC animated news. The head of DC and filmmaker James Gunn has announced a newcomer to the second season of his series, Peacemaker. Saturday Night Live alum Tim Meadows, also known for his roles in Mean Girls and The Goldbergs, is taking on the role of Argus agent Langston Flory. If I pronounced that correctly. The character seems to be an original James Gunn creation for the show, but we should hear more as the season approaches. And there is currently no premiere date set for Peacemaker Season 2, unfortunately.
All I care about is at some point he talks with a lisp and he goes, all the ladies love me. And when they don't love me, I just show them the magic. And then opens up his shirt and a gold light comes from his pants. You guys know what movie I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, he was also in Andor, wasn't it? No, was it Andor? No.
Yes.
Ahsoka.
No. Yes.
I believe it was Andor. I think he was an Imperial officer.
No. He was
Republic officer.
Yeah, it was, and it was with
Was that Mando? That was Mando.
He was in. Was it Mando or Ahsoka? It was Mando.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Yeah.
Because he played the New Republic guy, and they were trying to figure out.
He was on Venture Brothers too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in.
He was specifically in the episode where
Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was specifically in the episode where we have these Imperial space biscuits, right? Like he was in that episode.
Oh, the yellow travel biscuit that I learned how to make.
That James,
not according to this,
that James never tried because he somehow lost them. Oh, you found
not.
it?
No,
yeah,
it's not this.
It's not.
It's not that episode. It's the one with the pirate.
Oh, okay.
With
James is going to eat a yellow travel biscuit right now.
Live and on screen.
I got a travel biscuit. Are they supposed to have little green dots on them?
Yes.
She didn't say yes, so I will still eat it though.
Wait,
Actually,
they really have little green dots on them?
is that why do you say it like that?
And now he's going to be shitting himself later.
More than usual.
Pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So James, the best part of that is we distracted again, I'm terrible with names right now.
You need more Debbie.
I do need more Debbie for
You
sure.
do.
Which contains no maltodextrin. Oh,
Neuro.
Neurofactor.
It's neurofactor, a neurotropic derived from the coffee.
Oh man.
Those are good. They're like zesty at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got like a
Okay.
little lemon kick to them, don't they?
That is intended, then good.
Delicious. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I'm gonna say Shadu made those, so I supervised, but he made them.
Oh,
And moving on.
great job.
But yeah, I think it'll be cool. Tim Meadows, I like him. He's really made a career out of guest starring on things and being
we
like
did
a
kind of
pencil pusher.
abandon
Yeah.
Sorry, we did kind of abandon the speeding through these, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Well, there were some good ones. Good thing Frey cut it down. Who's got the next one?
I do.
Phil.
Creature Commandos Assemble!
Oh no, she does.
Go for it.
I don't know how to say it in German. All right. James Gunn has shared the first story details for DC Studios' upcoming animated series, Creature Commandos, with Weasel himself. Gunn talked about the series during the Creature Commandos Annecy Animation Festival panel via a video message from the set of, get this, y'all, Superman.
Superman.
And he revealed how Peacemaker Season 1 and Creature Commandos are connected. The new series picks up directly after our Peacemaker Season 1 finale, which leaves Waller with her hands tied operationally, meaning that she's no longer able to get away with putting human lives on the line to carry out her clandestine, morally questionable missions. Aw, man. Instead, she recruits a ragtag band of misfits, not unlike the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker. Creature Commandos will premiere on Max in December of 2024. So the end of the year.
I'm kind of into this. I think this one's going to be fun.
What's interesting about this is that oh, damn it.
Oh, don't tell me you forgot somebody else's name.
I did.
Oh no.
John Barenthal?
No, not John Barron.
Frank Grillo.
Frank Grillo's character, though.
Flag
is-
Senior.
Flag Senior.
Yeah.
Rick Flag. So it's interesting because Frank Grillo doesn't feel like he's that much older than the dude who played Rick Flag Jr.
Mm-hmm.
But he's supposed to be Rick Flag's dad, though.
Mm.
And this takes place immediately after. So it's like when they go live action, unless Rick Flag dies in the series, but I mean, like, you know, and unless like it's gonna be kind of weird to like when Frank Grillo finally plays him on screen.
Mm-hmm.
To
Isn't he
feel
doing
like,
that in Peacemaker Season 2?
I'm not sure.
think
Maybe
so.
he is.
I think.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Oh man, so knowing that's going to make an interesting fight between Rick Flag Sr. and Peacemaker.
Mhm.
Well, Peacemaker's dad knows him.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that he killed Rick Flag Jr.
No, yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that it's not just that, but yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just think it's kind of cool. I
Good thumbs
think,
up.
you know, I'm all about the Creature Commandos. It's given me Hellboy and their thing vibes,
Yeah,
the BPRD or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's given me that kind of thing. I think it's gonna be fun. So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too.
And then
Hellboy
be
meets
in it.
Hellboy meets Doom Patrol meets Guardians.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that
Galaxy
kind
type
of
thing.
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Cool.
That'll be
Metalman, the Metalman, that kind of like
the
that.
Metalman.
Middleman.
The Metalman.
Metalman.
All right.
Yeah,
Any
another one.
more? Any more?
Speaking,
DC news?
speaking of men, we've got some Spiderman stuff to talk about because
Oh.
we can't have a show without MCU news. Your friendly neighborhood Spiderman is a 2D animated series covering Spider-Man's early years. It's set to debut on Disney Plus this fall. The show will be set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, although Hudson Thames from What If will reprise his role as Spiderman rather than live-action franchise star Tom Holland. The new animated Spiderman series will be streaming in all neighborhoods November 2nd on Disney Plus. So it's right around the corner, guys.
Nice.
So Spiderman is coming.
4 months, 4-ish months. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
Nice.
Wow.
Guys, I wanna get a little real with y'all
Uh-oh.
and really like get serious. So let's get all of the funny out now so we can get serious.
Yeah, I know.
Well, anyway, thumbs up to the series. Sounds cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Does that mean that like the music's gonna be 8-bit?
Because it's 2D.
Yeah. They're gonna analog it. All right, I think I got it all out. Yeah, thanks. Well, I am an analog girl in a digital world sometimes. So.
Oh my God, she did not.
It's the price of being immortal.
We're getting serious. We're getting serious, people. We're getting serious.
Getting serious. All right, now the reason is the next story. We lost a legend. Legendary actor Donald Sutherland, whose career spanned over 6 decades, has passed away. He passed away in Miami at the age of 88 after battling a long illness. Sutherland is the father of actor Kiefer Sutherland and CAA media finance exec Roge Sutherland. Sutherland's journey into the world of acting began in the 60s. His breakthrough role came in 1969 with The Dirty Dozen, and he followed that up with Robert Altman's 1970 war comedy MASH. His role in the sci-fi classic Invasion of the Body Snatchers remains one of the most memorable performances in the genre. From tender and troubled father in Ordinary People, which is probably my favorite role he's done, to the villainous President Snow in the Hunger Games series. He was also Buffy's first watcher in the Buffy movie. All of his performances were marked by his distinctive presence and the ability to dive into the complexities of his characters. He was also the dad in Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley. He was honored with the Academy Award in 2017, a recognition of his exceptional career and significant impact on cinema. In addition, Sutherland's performances garnered him Golden Globe Awards, Primetime Emmy Awards, and numerous nominations. President Snow, may the odds ever be in your favor.
Oh, man. What a career, though.
Yeah, he was in so much, and he did so many different genres. Like he did horror, sci-fi, drama, comedy.
He's working everything.
Yeah, he did all of it. And
it's like you understand how Kiefer Sutherland has so much range is because his dad has a crap ton of range.
Oh, definitely.
Man, 60 years. Think of that. From The Dirty Dozen to Hunger Games. Wow.
Yeah. And he was in MASH. His role in MASH was he the one that no, he wasn't the one that Alan Alda, because Alan Alda played that. He was the one. He was Trapper John, wasn't he?
I pulled the notes. I think he was Trapper.
Yeah, he was the other one. Alan Alda's like, no, he wasn't. It was Walter Matthau's. Walter Matthau Alan Alda played the Walter Matthau role, and then he played. I can't even remember. Anyway, but he was so good in MASH. It was such a good movie, a good TV show. Anyway.
Yeah. No, really.
Hawkeye.
He played Hawkeye. That's right. Okay. So he was the Alan Alda role.
Yeah. Now.
Okay.
Also, and I mean, we're just kind of on the same note, but this is news that we just got today. We didn't really write the story for this. I know me and James were kind of like bummed about it earlier, but WWE Hall of Famer, and this is just on this in the same vein, next story, but WWE Hall of Famer Sika Anoa'i died today at 79. He was part of the legendary Wild Samoans with his is Alpha his cousin or was Alpha his brother?
I think it's his brother.
Yeah. With Alpha Anoa'i. And massive career. They were influential as far as the Samoan dynasty within, wrestling in general. He is Roman Reigns' father. Yeah, and he just passed away today. So that was kind of a big deal for those of us who are big wrestling fans, because a lot of us who grew up watching wrestling, I remember watching the Wild Samoans and being like, super super into that, and I'm sure James was also a big fan of the Wild Samoans back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, our
Yeah.
thoughts and condolences go to the Sutherland family and the
On the Hawaii.
Wild Samoans, the Sika family.
It's on Hawaii.
Anoa'i. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anoa'i family. So, yeah. And
All right.
then on to the news.
Now we're bringing it way back up.
On to the segment where SHDU gives us his impressions.
Right. Podcast, you fools.
That was good. That was good.
The Lord of the Rings will be returning to theaters later this year with its very first anime movie project.
Yeah.
And now more story details have been revealed for The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. The Lord of the Rings is now in the midst of a major franchise revival with a number of new projects now in the works. And one of them is a brand new movie overseen by the director behind Ghost in the Shell, Eden of the East, and so many more. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim will be telling a story from the original series, but fleshing it out much more than the books. And we do have a Lord of the Opsis, War of the Synopsis.
Lord of the Opsis, War of the Synopsis. Synopsis.
New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers Pictures.
Shall not pass. Okay.
New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers Pictures teased The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. As such, set 183 years before the events chronicled in the original trilogy of films, The Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim tells the fate of the House of Helm Hammerhand, the legendary king of Rohan. A sudden attack by Wolf, a clever and ruthless Dunlending lord seeking vengeance for the death of his father, forces Helm and his people to make a daring last stand, the ancient stronghold of the Hornburg, a mighty fortress that will later come to be known as Helm's Deep. Finding herself in an incredibly desperate situation, Hera, the daughter of Helm, must summon the will to lead the resistance against a deadly enemy intent on their total destruction. The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim, shall not pass! Into theaters on December 13th.
I jumped the gun on that joke, but
There you go.
Wait, so this is all about dwarves? All right. Okay.
I don't think so.
no, I'm saying
Aren't they
No.
dwarves?
It's about
No.
Rohan. Yeah.
No, the
For
horse
Rohan,
lords,
yeah.
the of Rohan. They're the Carl
Yeah.
Urban was a warrior of Rohan.
Yeah, I think it's also
Ah.
the Rangers of Rohan, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, Dunlending Lord. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm a Lord of the Rings lore nerd. Like,
yeah, because I was like, no, it's a story about the Rohan. These are humans.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Rohirrim. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sounds like they're going very, like, intrigue. Sounds almost more Game of Thrones-esque to me.
Ooh.
Well, it's like there's a war and it's all humans and it's all we're doing, a lot of political intrigue and.
Well, because this is supposed to be the establishment of Helm's Deep too. So I
Right,
mean,
that's what I'm saying, and I think I'm really interested in it. So,
So
and it's
exactly.
anime, which is really cool.
that's kind of where I was getting to. Is like I'm really interested in this because Helm's Deep was probably hands down one of the best battles in the series.
Yeah.
Battle for Helm's Deep, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
cool to see like how this became a stronghold of Rohan.
Like
Yeah.
in it's like the last stand.
Right. That
How
is-
did it become such a uniquely important?
Like, how did they build this thing to know that at some point we're gonna fight a shit ton of orcs? So we need to.
Well, again, I assume the answer is they should fought a shit ton of humans.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't actually remember much of the story of what, of how all this actually went down. I'm gonna have to look into that.
I don't know much, but I know I love you, and
That's hilarious.
maybe.
Oh man, and I know. So
All
we're
I
about to
can
move
think
on here.
about is was it Horatio Sands saying cocoa butter?
Yeah. So I know we're about to move on right here, but I don't know if James is like creaming his pants to talk about this story.
Finally, The Rock. is a Disney princess. Dwayne.
What the Rock is cooking.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, or DJ, as we like to call him, because I grew up with his sister, so he lived right around the corner from me, but I should ask him to be on the show. But anyway, Dwayne Johnson is celebrating his new development deal with Disney. The Rock's $7 per production company inked a first look agreement with the Walt Disney Corporation. Johnson and his partner Danny Garcia, ex-wife, will be giving the company the opportunity to collaborate on multiple different projects. Some Marvel fans have already started dreaming about the possibilities. That'll be interesting.
That's James all day. Just like, what?
How
many roles?
Yeah,
How many roles can we get the Rock in? Yeah.
James is dreaming about it.
That's what I'm saying. James is dreaming.
I honestly don't know what he'd play.
Right now, the rumor is, and that's the rumor that everybody wants to play Apocalypse. I don't think, we talked about this a while back. Like, he could play what he played in Black Adam. Like, the imposing nature of that character would lend well to Apocalypse, but I kind of don't. I kind of don't want him to play the Apocalypse.
Maybe he'll play Doctor Doom. Maybe he's Doctor Doom.
No, definitely not Doctor Doom.
Or he's Juggernaut.
He's the new Kang. Maybe he's the new Kang and Juggernaut at the same time.
Yeah, but he's the Australian version of Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
All right. But for the man himself, he's just thankful to be in the position at all. Life is really about keeping perspective, but more than anything, Johnson, like most of us, just want a Dole Whip on a gorgeous summer day. Here's what the most electrifying man in entertainment said on social media. Appreciate all the well wishes and virtual high fives from this announcement. Thank you, fam. We're gonna work hard, push the creative, expand, grow our brands, and collaborate across Disney divisions, and most importantly, serve and entertain the people. Who is moving things? And now I am officially one step closer to insanely delicious Terramana infused Disney Dole Whip as we walk around the Disney parks. Let's get to work, my friends. I'm into this. This, you know what this tells me? I think we're gonna see more like Jungle Cruise, like a Jungle Cruise 2,
maybe.
Two shades of blue.
Especially with because I can see that coming, especially with the way that they're trying to build that was it the Society of Explorers and Adventurers like they're trying to, I know they're still trying to build into that, so I mean I can see them doing another Jungle Cruise. I mean, hold on, doesn't he, I don't want to spoil it, like doesn't he die at the end of?
No, I mean, he does, but I think he comes back to life.
Okay, because like the whole thing was a curse, right? So then they lifted the curse.
Oh my God! Now you just ruined
Spoilers.
the freaking movie for me.
Jeez, come on!
I don't care.
We watched that movie again. That's why I was like, "Wait, doesn't he?"
I don't even know if Jenny Chung's sister has seen this movie, so now you probably ruined it for her too.
Jamie Chung.
That's what I said.
Sister. Wow.
All I know is with The Rock and Disney together, I sense there's going to be a lot of merch people.
Because we got merch people!
Nice!
You know what's funny is as he was saying it, I saw it coming and I started scrambling because I was like, oh, wait, no, hold on. I got to get all the stuff ready. I'm not even on the page. And I got it right when he said it.
Aww. Hey, I'm wearing one of the shirts.
Look at that. Boom.
Yeah.
I was going to rent it from Blockbuster. Sure you were.
Sandra got jokes. That's good. You know what else Sandra has? Sandra has your hat.
She does. She literally has my hat.
Sandra has your hat, and she did not pay $35 for it. But you want to be like Frey? You can have shirt. We got shirts. All you got to do is DM us at Distance Nerding on Instagram, and just Instagram. Don't DM us anywhere else.
Or email us. That's fine too.
Or email. You can email. That's fine. Let us know what size you're looking for, how many shirts you're looking for, whether it's the logo shirt, the character shirt. Let us know. They're $20 each, or 25 if we gotta ship it to you. Come get them shirts, yo.
Yeah. And we just had a quick impromptu meeting today, me and James, about ideas for other shirts. So look in the future, because we've got some pretty good ideas.
Is one of them Santa's a bitch?
Probably.
No, but I'm gonna write that down.
Will there be any Deadpool versus John Wick merch?
Oh man, that's actually a good idea. James, were you watching when we played the trailer earlier?
No, but I did see the trailer earlier.
Yeah. I
was actually hanging out with Jamie Chung's sister, and she has,
oh my god, here we go.
Okay. I was actually looking for an excuse to play it again, but that's
no, please play it again. She had a small phone. That's fine.
She had a small phone. All right, let's check this out again.
So fun.
Did you guys
My
see?
favorite is the half thing.
Half.
To me, that's the most John Wicky of all.
Did you guys see right there, me as a ninja at the top right there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's the introduction scene, and that's like a fun thing right there. Let's see.
Are you excited? Are you excited about it?
I'm so excited about this.
I can tell because of the smile on your face.
Me and John fighting.
Did you guys do a slap fight?
You know what? In hindsight, that probably would have been hilarious.
Maybe for the sequel.
We did not do a slap fight.
Just save it for the sequel.
Look at those special effects. Oh my goodness.
Man.
Nice hallway scene.
Yeah.
A couple hallways.
Yeah, you gotta have a good hallway scene.
Like your Daredevil up in here. That's good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. SHDU predicted it. He said that we would talk about Deadpool and Daredevil tonight. And we did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't prompt any of it. Yay!
Too much fun. All right, let's.
I was right about something.
He's like, I was right about a thing.
I did a thing.
Oh man. Anyways. Where are we? I'm so
We're on the schedule.
populated. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the schedule, because we've got a schedule and we do scheduling and stuff like that and things. Our schedule, ladies and gentlemen, on Mondays, we do game streams on Twitch from 8 to 12. I'm currently playing Mad Max. We had a shit ton of fun playing Mad Max on Monday. That game, it's so much better than anybody thought it was going to be. And also funnier because half of the names in there are just ridiculous. You know, I'm fighting.
It looked fun.
It's a really fun game, man.
Now, it kind of reminded me of Assassin's Creed?
Kind of. It's more like, so the game that I played before this, the two Lord of the Rings games, it's using the same. It's using a very similar engine.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah. So it is very like kind of like move around, but there's not as much climbing and stuff in this. It's more driving than it is anything.
Gotcha.
Which you would expect in a Mad Max. Like you would expect to drive around, like the whole thing.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Like a lot of the game is driving around, working on your car, and then fighting raiders in the desert.
Sounds like such a bro game. Driving around in your car. Fighting dudes in the desert.
Fighting raiders.
Oh, do you meet
Right.
Transformers in your car? Because they're cars. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
I'm over that now.
Now-
I'm
Now,
totally
guys, oh God, no, you're not. You're not. You know, you're not. Tuesdays, the show you're watching now, the download from 6:30 to 8:30. We're just slightly over, so we're not too bad over. Thursdays, the build from 6 to 8. Now, guys, I just re-showed you that the teaser because we are releasing the first trailer during the build on Thursday.
tell your friends, tell your sister wives.
Wait,
Wait.
so that wasn't the trailer. That was
No,
like
that was just the teaser.
That was the teaser. Yeah.
That
you're
was
such
the
a trailer
pre-trailer.
tease.
Yeah, that was just the teaser. We are releasing the trailer during the build. Chris Velasquez, the
That
director,
was the
and
trailer foreplay.
It was a trailer for the trailer.
yeah, exactly. But Chris Velasquez is coming on the show on Thursday. He's dropping the trailer, a live world premiere during the show, and then we're gonna be dropping a story trailer soon because we haven't finished ADR yet. So once we finish ADR, then we're gonna release a story trailer.
Look at you and your ADR.
And the fans demand a slap fight in the sequel.
Exactly right. With her, oh yeah.
So you got the build, we did the download, we got the game stream on Mondays.
Yep.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So what we need now are all the plugs in the world, guys. So Jen, give us the pluggables that you don't want SHDU to address. As SHDU will.
Hi, I am Jen, and I'm gonna let Shadu say everything else.
All right.
Now I'm
SHDU,
waiting.
plug all of your stuff with
Yes.
some other stuff.
And all the phrase stuff. Yes. I am SHDU Studios on YouTube and on Instagram. I do short films, music, world building, TTRPGs, and other nerdy stuff. I am also on Phrase Channel. We have a little series called Classified, where we take your favorite pop culture characters and place them into their respective D&D classes. We also have a companion series called Journals of the Classes, where we go through each of the D&D classes and their subclasses. We will have a new episode of Journals of Classes, the series finale of Journals of Classes will be Artificer. It will be coming out this Friday. Then after that, we'll be moving back into Classified, and we have a couple other series in the works as well, kind of in the same vein as the other two. I'm also in the disconcerting sphere, as you can see. I'm on the download on Tuesdays, the very show you're watching right now, the build on Thursdays, and I am on Kaiba Cave Productions for the Saturday Morning Nerd Out and the New Order.
Look at you go. All right, have something you want to discuss? Tell us what you're nerding out on, and make sure to let us know in the Facebook group, the Distance Nerdington Post.
I had a really good joke, and it didn't work out. I was going to put Jahmez on the screen and say, all right, James, go get chemo and have him plug the show now.
He's downstairs eating tacos or something.
Because now that SHDU is plugging, his and Jen's shows, we can have chemo plug our shows.
Okay. I like it.
Since it's a trend of have your son plug your show. Ladies,
it's bring your son to work day.
Except I'm here all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, head over to distancelearning.com. Go up to the top. You see the little button at the top right there. Hit that buy us a taco button because, ladies and gentlemen, join the taco party. That's right. You can join the taco party. You can help support us. You can help us do more shows. We can get bigger and better prizes because right now, I'm trying to give away this X-Men 97 X-Jet Lego X-Men, right? And surprisingly, we don't have that many people who have signed up for it.
What?
Yeah.
What the heck?
No, we do know that all of the DeLongs have, though. So
Yes.
The DeLongs haven't even done as much.
Oh.
They were a little slacking. I gotta
DeLongs,
say.
come on.
Yeah. It's a little disappointing.
No, I was just teasing. I saw Sandra do some work. She put some work in. Somebody did, or Jeff did, because there was like 2, 4, 6. There's at least 25 new entries.
Yeah, she's saying she's doing it right now. So yeah.
She's
As of a day ago.
Yeah, well, everybody wanted the Stitch one really bad. Then the X-Men one, not so much.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm playing field.
She's playing the field.
Nobody's tagged Jamie Chung yet, so
yeah, maybe
or her sister. What's going on?
Oh God.
Oh, here we go.
I'm still Facebook friends with her.
I feel like I don't let things go, and then I see James and realize that.
Snorted. You just snorted.
You realize that he's a catty bitch?
I'm like, man, I thought I couldn't let some go.
Rare.
Hey, girl.
Cat sound. Rare.
Rare. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's not X. It'll never be X. It's always going to be Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Discord, MySpace, Vine, GeoCities, Friendster, Second Life, AIM, Farmers Only, Christian Mingle, OnlyFans. Only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet and mandals, the beard, and Jahmez's glasses. Oh, so seductively staring at you on a table, just looking at you and judging you for not calling Jamie Chung.
Should have called her. You could have went to like a dance with her or something.
Man, is it warm in here?
It is warm.
Yeah.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like us to break up with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, pet, schoolyard bully, annoying neighbor, or just tell us how much you enjoy us, hate us, or wish the internet would consume us and spit us out at the feet of Jamie Chung, send us an email at dist.
This show's been going on for 3 years, and this is the first time I've heard that he lived around the corner from a real
come
world
on, Phil. Yeah.
celebrity.
These are essential.
Say that this is the font I was talking about, and you don't have it on the build, so that's what I was talking about.
It's a cool font.
I like it.
Yeah.
I called it the Thug font.
The Thug font.
The Thug font.
I thought it was more like Ren Fair.
Yeah, well, it's like analog Ren Fair.
Like thuggish.
Well, no,
8-bit
because
Ren
I
Fair.
said Thug Life. I didn't choose the Thug Life.
No, I got you. Yeah.
That's the font.
Yeah.
Also 8-bit Ren Fair.
Instagram at AOL.com, and we will read the email on screen. I'm going to be honest, I forgot that we were still doing that bit. It was like the conversation, everybody was talking about the font. It's like, oh shit, we're doing a bit.
Yeah, we're just like going and going. So I was like, is he gonna?
That was a lot of distance.
Yeah.
A lot of distance. Speaking of distance, thanks, and keep nerding together.
I'm sorry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, oh God, it is now time for the dance party. We will see you guys on Thursday.
Sparkly.
Why don't I have a Madison?
Why don't
Sparkly. By the way, message us if you want stickers. We got stickers, right? Right?
That's right. Yes, we have stickers.
We ran out.
We have them now.
Is that a nugget? Is that a chicken nugget?
No, it's from Palmer.
Is that a Wonder Nugget?
I have a Wonder Tot.
They got a McDonald's on Themyscira?
They have everything on Themyscira.
Fucking creepy baby. We'll see see everybody on Thursday.